Forgot to connect my phone. What? Where are we? What's going on? Whoa, did we die? Okay, we're gonna restart this hideout. Hello, everybody. We are back to Sifu. Sifu. Uh, every time I check in the forecast on like how hot it's gonna be tomorrow, and tomorrow it's actually gonna rain a little bit, so it's nicer. But today it's not simply no rain. It's actually pretty hot. It's not the worst heat that I've suffered like this summer, but it is like on the it is like a bit annoying. In the same regard, when I'm gonna be visiting my parents next month, um, they're in France, and presumably it's not even cold during the night, which is a little bit not good. Because like so far I've been surviving nights by simply like turning off all the lights, opening the window, praying bugs don't get in. Wow. We already fucked up our weapon. Perfect. Praying bugs don't get in. And now and now what I'm suffering through is what I'm gonna be suffering through next month is the fact that like I'm gonna come into my parents' house and I'll be like dying from the heat, I think. Nice. Where's a stick? So, what I was gonna say is that, actually, right before this, I was having a conversation with my friend. Boy, I'm glad I'm not a woman. I'm not gonna, like, just telling you that. Here's the thing, I actually wondering, so, in that regard, like, she was telling me about the stories of, like, apparently, like, today she encountered the creep, but, like, it's also been, like, a couple of days ago she encountered another guy who was like being very very creepy. Oop. And in that regard, God damn it. And in that regard, I'm thinking about the fact that, well, number one, I'm glad not a woman, you know, don't have to interact with it 24/7. But my other thought process is that like I'm wondering how many total creeps are there, you know? Like I mean specifically, like is it like 5% of men on the planet ruining it all for like the other 90%? Or is it like, you know, like there's like 50% chance you encounter a guy and he's like fucking asking you for a picture of your tits, you know? That's what I'm wondering. Like how much, how statistically likely you are to meet a creep. Like 5% of population sounds like not a lot, but it's like one oh, it's like 1 in 20 essentially. Like every 20 people you meet, there's gonna be like one creep essentially. That's a little bit, you know. That's a little bit disconcerting, right? Like I wonder if women ever, if I ever interacted with a woman and they saw that I was a creep, because I'm trying to be as much as possible to be non creepy. And I don't mean I don't come up to women and as to squeeze their tits. I mean I'm trying to be like as respectful of people that I interact with as possible. So just people in general. No, not only women. Oop. Nice. Breaking his back there is gotta hurt. Nice. Hell yeah. Fucker. Fuck. Come here. I actually, this is like, I think, like about the number of creeps there are to actual decent people. I'm actually wondering, like how would you conduct the study? You cannot just have a woman, you know, walking through the street and it's like there's like 6 creeps and she met like 10 guys, because that could be like statistically, she was just statistically unlucky to meet like 6 creeps. Like in entire town there was like 6 creeps in a row. Like the next thing you ask her to like flip a coin and she flips the coin on the heads like 10 times, you know. Like the study I think would be grab like 100 men, just to lock them in a room with women, right? And that was like a study about like human interaction. You just tell them it's like some bullshit like study about like interaction between like opposite gender. Well, I mean, it is a bullshit study about the interaction between opposite gender, but you know, it's different. But like tell them it's like about interaction between genders, and then and then like mark up the guys who are being creepy, you know. Like you have 100, you have like no, 100 men is too little. You need like 1,000 men, 1,000 men, and like 20 women. 20 women specifically, so that it's like so that it increases like a disproportionality of it, you know. Like if you have like 1,000 men and 1,000 women, it's too much of a mixed environment. The creeps might not show themselves up. But if it's predominantly male environment, I think the creeps would be more villain. The creeps would be more willing to be like, yeah, you know. Because I think that's like the big pattern. I don't remember where, but I remember there was like some. I think it was more like anecdotal or something, but it was like about the fact that like in the presence of other men, the like certain people are, so certain men are more willing to show like their true colors, for either like competition sense or for either like competition sense or for the fact that they're like they feel emboldened because they're like, well, we're all boys here, you know. Like if there is more women, they're less likely to show it up, because then they're like, well, women will not understand when I'm trying to squeeze their tits, okay, but men will relate to me. I keep referring to it like as part of the harassment, squeezing tits, Like, because that's like the most like absurd way I can imagine somebody sexually harassing somebody. But like it's way more. It's way more like subtle than that, you know. It's not. Oop. Ooh, oh, no. Whoop. And what the fuck happened? It's not like every time like an HR has noticed, it's always like a guy like touching somebody. It's sometimes like sometimes he's like said like, "Hey Susan." He just said that, say Susan, she went to HR. No, he's like, "Hey Susan, you looking real nice in that dress, real form fitting." And it's like, "Bob, you're married, and so am I." And I think this is the appropriate thing. And he's like, "Come on." All I'm saying is you could lift up the dress a little bit, you know. Okay? And then in HR he's like, I'm just joking. I'm joking. God, so PC. I'm getting cancelled. I'm getting cancelled for just a really. It's just a small joke. Cannot joke about it anymore. He goes on Fox News, like, I get cancelled by PC culture.
Holy shit.
Nice.
Hey, you.
Today I woke up so fucking late because yesterday I did not sleep. I talked about this, and so fucker, wow.
Not so tough after all.
And so today, actually, to be fair, after I like finished streaming, I still didn't sleep until like 3 a.m. But after a while, my body just gave up, and I was like, you know, good time to nap. And I woke up at like I think 12. Nice. That's the last guy. Hell yeah. Okay. Actually, after I finished streaming, I mean, I did my usual German lessons, but I also did so before the stream, I was marinating some chicken I bought from I bought on like discount and froze it. Like I unfroze it and I marinated the chicken, and then after the stream was done, I was taking the chicken out of marinade, you know, just breading it. But whoop. Ooh, nope, son of a bitch. But I actually changed up a little bit the breading way, because number one, I fucking forgot to buy eggs at the store yesterday. Yesterday I went to the store and I bought everything I needed to bread the chicken except the fucking eggs. And so instead I put the chicken in it was in marinade. I put it in the flour. And then And then from flour, I actually dipped it back into the marinade. Okay. I mixed a little bit of marinade with I mixed the marinade a little bit with a little bit of flour, and then dipped it back into the marinade. And then I dipped it into some panko breadcrumbs. No, not panko bread. It's just German breadcrumbs. To be fair, the breadcrumbs that I bought compared to panko are very fine. They're very fine, and I have no, like, panko breadcrumbs are usually like relatively large in size, you know, but these ones are very fine. They're like almost dust. They're almost like back to just being flour, which is pretty interesting. But yeah, and then I dipped it into breadcrumbs. Then I put it in the freezer. I froze all the meat. Today in the morning, I woke up and started unsticking the fucking all of the chicken, because it was in the freezer. It got stuck together as like solid piece. So I started to unstick the chicken and I put it in like in a bucket. I have just bunch of this breaded chicken in a. And I cooked up like 2, but here's the thing. The 2 that I made were dog shit because I didn't want to. I didn't want to like fry it. I just want to do it in the oven, and in the oven it completely didn't, like, the breading didn't fry. So like the chicken cooks through, but the breading was kind of like very bland, and then I really didn't like it. It wasn't crispy. So next time I'm gonna fry that shit. I don't have oil though. I mean, I can just drop a little bit of my beef tallow in a cast iron pan and then just fry there. Fry like that. Can shallow fry, I guess, yeah. But otherwise, good chicken.
Last bag's on his way to you. Oh, he's sitting on his ass over there. Hey!
Nice. Hell yeah. Oh, this. You know, I've seen these style walks getting sold like online, and I genuinely don't get them. In the sense, because like I kind of would want a longer like what's it called, a longer handle, right? Because I feel like if I was like flipping the vegetables in the wok, right? Fucker. Bitch, no. Son. No. Wow. It really did a combo on me. But like if I have like a wok with this like small handle, I wouldn't be able to like flip the vegetables as effectively, I think.
Get lost. I warned you, asshole.
I can't believe it's been like multiple tries, and every single time it's this one motherfucker with the pipe. Now I know how it's like to be on the other side of the pipe. What? You know, I've been recently on YouTube Shorts recommended clips of Back to the Future. It's like the entire trilogy essentially uploaded. And here's the thing. Number one, it does make me want to like go watch Back to the Future again. But one thing that I kind of like, it almost stunned me, is how much of a rapist Bill is actually in that movie. Because like he was, God damn it. Because he was like, I knew he was like very creepy, and he was like trying to sexually assault Marty's mom in that car, right? Like the inside incident is that like the dad is supposed to like stop him from trying to sexually assault her, and that's like how they fall in love. So so that is, you know, that is one thing. But like literally the way he's getting introduced, is the fact that he's like comes up behind like Marty's mom, or future mom, I guess, and goes like, and he like, oh, that's a pretty dress, but you know, I would prefer you without it, and starts like fucking lifting up her skirt, and it's like, what? And I'm like, wow, that is just like a blatant sexual assault. Wow, okay. And then when she like smacks him over the head and leaves him, he screams, like she's like, I'm not interested, and like slams him and leaves. He goes, you're gonna be my wife one day, I promise you that. And it's like, you know, if this was like slightly reframed, okay, it could have been like a romantic movie, specifically romantic movie, like no, not like the entire movie, but like if you reframe it just a little bit, that is like that is acceptable in like, I think, romance movies. If like okay, so essentially what I'm saying is that like number one, if we number one, it is like a blatant sexual assault, so that's like extremely creepy that he's like also then screams, you're gonna be my wife one day, I promise you that. Like absolute, you know, that's almost phrased it like a fucking threat. Whoop. No. Almost promised it like a threat. One day you're gonna be my wife, I promise you that. But it is like it could be rephrased in like a romantic movie sense, because if instead of being uninterested party, it was established like, oh, they were dating, and then Bill goes like Bill goes like fucking like they're dating, and then like Bill is like a boyfriend, he goes like, you know, I would prefer you without the dress, tries to like uplift her scroll, and she's like, Bill, we're not in public, smacks him, and smacks him with a fucking thing, and like goes away, and then Bill goes like, you're gonna be my wife one day, and it's like, and would be preposition and romantic. What I'm saying is essentially like how really like it's a small difference, like a small detail, but it completely rechanges the structure of the movie, you know. It's like when you were it's like when you're watching one of those like videos where son of a bitch. It's like when you're watching one of those videos where like Friends, but like when Joey has like a rant, like dramatic music. Well, yeah, Friends, but when Ross has a rant, instead it's like a dramatic serial killer music, you know. like a small change to the movie script, and like suddenly it's no longer a romantic comedy, but like a guy genuinely sexually assaulting a woman that doesn't want it, and then screaming that he's gonna make her his wife. Which, as far as we know, he actually follows through. Which, by the way, why why does he that's one thing that like now I'm like putting in perspective, but like why does he even why is he even so obsessed with her to the point where he's like in that movie, spoilers for like 40-year-old movie now, but in that movie, wow, okay, just a second. Oop. My neighbor now very often comes over to either give me something or ask for something during the stream, and that is breaking the entire flow. I'm very glad, but like the fact that it's always during the stream is a little bit annoying. It's always this timing of the stream, and it's very unfortunate. Oop. Fuck. Well. But what I was gonna say. Yeah, well, my neighbor came in just to give me grapes. Cool. What I was gonna say is that I actually don't get why in Back to the Future Bill is so obsessed with Marty's mom. Like specifically because the way he's obsessed with her is like to the point of like when he becomes rich, he kills her husband. Oop. And then in some sort of way forces her to marry him to the point where like he doesn't like it, but she needs like money essentially prostituting herself to him, and then he still is an ungrateful bastard, but like he's not, it's not like he's like divorcing her or anything. He just like keeping her around as like a trophy. But I genuinely don't get why is the obsession with her to that degree, you know? Like it's a very weird, it's kind of weird, right? Like it's a, like I don't think any other movie villain had that kind of obsession of like, I'm gonna force this woman to marry me and then like keep her around as a trophy wife. I don't think there's any other movie villain. I'm sure there is some like person in antiquity that did that. No, I guess, I mean that's kind of what's his name? That's kind of Gaston from Beauty and the Beast, right? Like Belle doesn't particularly fuck with Gaston, but like Gaston is like, he must be delusional. Like he's like the earliest looks maxer. He's like, look, I'm like a 10 out of 10 guy. Why don't you want to like fuck me? And then Belle's like, I just don't want to. And he's like, well then you're wrong. So in that regard, so in that regard, is there any other characters I can think of that was like, I guess it's Jafar from Aladdin, right? Because well, Jafar from Aladdin wanted to be Sultan, and he also wanted Jasmine to be his like wife, or totally Disney reasons and not sex slavery. Nice. That, you know what, now that I think about it, it just like other characters have like usually other motivations in life besides just getting the girl. Like again, Gaston, I don't know, but like he's also like a, you know, a fucking medieval peasant who like saw a woman hanging around like a monster, quite literally, and like the monster also kidnapped the woman's father at a certain point in time. So he was like at least a little bit justified in like finding out that something is wrong, justified in thinking that something is wrong there, you know. And Jafar is just like, he just wanted the power, money, and women, which is like, it's all together. Versus Biv, up until he becomes Brokey, his only negative in life was the fact that he didn't get to fuck Marty's mom, I guess. God damn it. Fuck. Yeah, fuck. No, 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 no. I don't even get why my neighbor hands me stuff at this time. So like, I met her only today. It's specifically whenever I'm talking here during the stream and then she knocks on my door. So it's a very unusual, because like we've met during the day multiple times. So like she just came back home. And I don't get why she chooses this time specifically. Nice. No money, no goods. Nice. Hell yeah. Huh. So yeah, for next couple of days, it's actually, so it's actually nice now, because now I have ready to eat whenever I want breaded chicken that I can just fry whenever. Whoop. Why can't I finish? Why couldn't I press X? What the fuck? Okay. But I have like ready to fry chicken. And whenever I want to make burgers, I can also make burgers. Actually, it's a good idea to defrost those burgers, measure out like 100 grams each, and like refreeze the balls, you know? Make them into like a ready-to-eat patties. That's actually a good idea. I'm gotta do it soon. Why do I smell Old Spice here? Fuck. There's like I have like one Old Spice stick because I bought it because I was running out of deodorant, so I was like I need some. But like it's not mine. Like it's not like I was like using it recently. So like the question is who was using Old Spice and why in my room?
Hey, you!
Uh-huh.
Time is up now. Pity you.
God damn it. I saw I could do it. I saw I could do it. Oh. Hello, start.
Get lost.
Get lost. Fuck
I
you.
warned you, asshole.
I warned you, asshole. Today's Tuesday, right? Oh. Hell yeah. Actually, I think that hit is pretty dangerous, isn't it? Like, I mean, all of these finishing moves are pretty dangerous, but like, you grab somebody and then you smack their head against the wall with your elbow. That's not good. Why? Hell yeah. And $1 million in your pocket? Well, now I don't believe you. Whenever I say hell yeah, like I do it, but I also remember like a song that I heard recently where it like it's a rap and it structured was like part of it is like him going like pound $100 in your pocket. I say hell yeah, hell yeah. Found $1,000 in your pocket. I say hell yeah, hell yeah. Found $1 million in your pocket. Well, now I don't believe you. And that's how the song ends. And I know I find it like pretty entertaining, the idea of like I find it very entertaining in the song where it's he just constantly raises the amount of money until it's like $1 million in your pocket, and it's like, how the fuck? To be fair, $1,000 in your pocket is pretty difficult to find. I think pretty difficult to fit, you know. Like unless you're doing like very efficiently with like a couple of hundred, like $100 bills. But even then, you know, still like a lot of bills. Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
While he's sitting on his ass. Hey!
Boom. Boom. Clap. Na 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 na. Going on and on and on. And boom. Clap.
Freaking way!
Uh-huh.
Your time is up.
Nice. Fuck, no, no, no. Don't gang up, don't gang up. Pull up, pull up, pull up.
Put that down.
Ah. Ooh. And the crowd goes wild. Whoa.
Get lost.
Get lost. Whoop.
I warned you, asshole.
Hmm. What? Every time it loads an area, it does the delay becomes larger and larger. I'm genuinely worried. You know what's funny? I had played Mario Rivals today. I know, surprise. But as I was playing it, we had a guy complaining about our healers. And you know, number one, I don't often blame the healers unless they're really bad. But I did feel like, you know, like I died way too often, I guess. Because I was going like fucking... Like I was going, I think like 16 or something. Like 16 to 15. And I'm like, there's no way, you know.
Open up. Don't make...
I'm like, there's no way you cannot like see me or something, you know. Like every single time I die, I feel like bro, I was literally right in front of you. And I cannot even prove that they were bad healers because I'm pretty sure like their healing was just pretty equivalent to the healers on the enemy team. So it's not like we were getting out healed. So, but it, like, I don't want to blame the healers again, as I said before. It was more of a and it was more of a... I'm kind of glad that I wasn't the one getting blamed because I did have like terrible fucking KD at the same time. Like so sometimes people will like... Sometimes people will blame the person with like lowest KD. Even if their like role is not really damage related, you know. Like when I'm rogue and I have pretty low KD, I get it. But when it's but when I'm Emma and I'm like in the back line making sure to peel my healers, don't talk to me, you know. It's actually, you know, it is a weird thing, but like I rarely play characters that can do long range attacks. I mean, now like I started playing Rogue, which is like a brawler character. I Emma range of fire is like 15 meters. Fucker. I thought no. Emma range of fire is 15 meters. The what's his name? Oop, nope, no. I just want to pick up a gun. The gun. Sorry, I meant the weapon. Mr. Fantastic has pretty long range of fire, but but he's also a brawler, so like you know, I'm pretty sure he has like slightly over 15 meters. I know I can hit like certain flyers when they're bad. Most flyers are dog shit actually. You meet flyers so rare, it's crazy. Because you would think that flying characters are like one of the most busted meta. You get to literally dictate your position from like where you are, from where you're firing, right? You get to run away. You get to run away at the nearest sign of trouble. Well, to be fair, the best one at running away would be the Iron Man, because he has like the fastest running away speed. Human Torch has like he's relatively slower. And we don't talk about Storm. Storm is like by far one of the worst flying characters out of the entire flying character roster, which is kind of very sad. Even though she's like a solid anti even though she's a solid anti-dive, like because you don't even need to be, you don't even need, she doesn't need to aim in your direction to kill you. She has like a passive aura where she can just smite you. It's crazy how rare you meet Storm, how rare you meet Torch, you know? Even so, some of the Torch's abilities are like very like, they're not annoying in the sense that they're like wow, he like insta kills you, but like he's like passive, he like can passively just like makes the set the ground beneath you on fire, which will, you know, negate whatever healing your healer does, while you're also getting damage from like other sides. Like you'll need like a triple heal meta if you want to fight against Torch and other competent players. Ooh. Also, it's like the only time I actually meet flying characters, I think, is when I'm playing as Penny Parker and they're just like, okay, well, I guess we gotta fucking attack the Penny Nest. The only time. Even then, they sometimes just pick Squirrel Girl. Fuck that bitch. Unbelievable. Can't believe no aim BBW out here, you know. Wow.
Fuck you doing in here, pal?
Nope, nope. Huh. You got the second phase, okay. Nope. God damn it. I was too close. Oh.
Get lost. Nothing here. I warned you, ass.
You know, I do find it funny how like no, bad start. This is already going to shit. We started to find out, yes. You know, I do find it funny when I see somebody talking about like being stressed out playing competitive, and I'm just like, bro, I only play competitive. Like what? Like every game I play is competitive. So like there's never a quick match. There's never a bot match. Like I used to do bot matches when I wanted to like check out the character. But like it now like no bot matches. I started to learn rogue. I'm learning rogue in competitive. I'm not like I'll just switch. I'll just switch from rogue if like it goes bad. But most of the time it actually goes pretty good. I don't know if it's just like me pushing well or something, but like I feel like I'm doing better with rogue than maybe I sometimes boil it down to maybe it's because I'm just so dog. It's kind of like there is this anecdote or maybe it's like a real statistic, but like a professional chess player is more likely to lose to a novice than they are to a person of like relatively equal competence, because when you play against a novice, you essentially don't like they do moves that you don't anticipate, right? And like maybe because I'm such a novice with rogue, essentially I do moves that like other people cannot predict. I do feel like I also push too much sometimes. I'm too sometimes whenever I'm playing a game, whenever I'm like any game, not even simply Marvel Rivals, but like including right now. So, sometimes I'll just be so focused on the in-game enemy that I kind of like forget about some stats that I have. Like I'll forget to check my health. I actually seen a clip where it's like where a guy was playing as Hulk against the Iron Fist, and like the Iron Fist was very low on health, and suddenly he like ulted because he was like just to beat the Hulk. But it's like, and it was like a 1v1, so like, you know, Iron Fist was solely focused on that Hulk. He didn't even realize how much health he had. And I do relate to that, you know. Sometimes you get a little bit too preoccupied. I've had a game where I was lucky to have a guy disconnect mid, like in the very beginning of the game. Usually when like there's a disconnect, you kind of just go like, bummer, you know. Bummer, we could have had a game, you know, but like somebody disconnected and so we can't play. Like it's especially nightmarish when it's a guy when you're like on the winning side right now, even with disconnect, but then like one of your teammates disconnected. No. Because like then you know you could have played well. You know you could have had a good game. But instead you had a disconnect. Oop. Okay, good. Oh, fucker. Damn, that split. That somersault kick. I was gonna say. I was gonna say something, I forgot. Um,
Get lost. I warned you, asshole.
nice. 136, that's pretty good. I think the highest I ever gotten was in like a 40 here. Like 140. Like in the beginning it was 2 Gangoons, not like here. Here you can get 100 higher than 140 for sure. You know, I like how bare bones the UI of this game is. Because like even when you see your stats, it's not, there isn't as many of them. And they're pretty, there is very few of them on the screen as well. Nice. Keep on running. Wait.
Came to the wrong place, pal. No freaking way.
This man just staring. Oh, I also got the second one. Okay. I think. Like, I'm pretty sure that's what happened. Otherwise, I have no idea. Because I was like, okay, I think when he throws, I might need to like press space in order to deflect, but I also wasn't sure. I wasn't sure if I was gonna get it on time or if I could interrupt it.
Holy shit. Oh man.
Be careful.
Holy shit.
God damn it. You know, one thing that I didn't get about Marvel Rivals game design, they make like characters walk very loudly. Like you can hear people walking very loudly. Like I get that they do it for example, like invisible characters. Like certain characters can go invisible, so it makes sense that like if they're invisible, there's still like some way to detect them in case if you're just listening very closely. But like it's honestly it's sometimes like so loud that like I genuinely cannot tell where the character is walking because I just can hear them like from the left side, but like I don't know.
No freaking way.
Oh,
Shit. He's on.
Why did you fell down? That was a very small change in elevation for you to fall down like that. Really just tripped and fall. We're very lucky on this run because we literally just didn't suffer like any damage. We have full health right now. Well, I get smacked once.
How'd you get in here?
Nice. Wait, did we interrupt him trying to grab us? Oop. Nope. Yo, no damage, no damage. Let's go. Hitless run. Oh, we did get hit, I think. I don't remember. In my mind, hitless run. In my heart of hearts, if we're full health, it means we're hitless. Means that we're really out here on some Shifu bullshit. Okay, now we got hit. It's crazy, and sometimes it can, and sometimes they can't interrupt like animation. If we're taking down one of their like their friends. I was gonna say gungoons, but then I was like, no, like they're not their gungoon. They're a friend. There's a gungoon of Fajar, but like they're not the. Whoop.
Any regrets now?
Finally. Oh, come on. Restart the hideout. We're really close. We're really close. We're really close, but I did know that we had very low health, so I was afraid. I was petrified. I was afraid. I was petrified. I was taking dicks behind somehow. I don't know. I know the lyrics if you didn't guess. Bruh. I'll survive. I'll survive. Oh wow. We didn't take this one down immediately. No surprise attack, okay. That's a surprise attack. Oop. You know what I'm thinking about? How come like Rick and Morty was made because Seth MacFarlane was parodying doing like a wow. motherfucker. It says McFarlane was doing like a parody on Back to the Future. So like Rick and Morty, Doc and Marty, right? But I think he can get like sued by Paramount Pictures or something, and now despite he was like, no, I'm gonna make it like a full show. But what I was gonna say is that essentially it's interesting that like more Back to the Future stuff did not get added towards the like the Rick and Morty bullshit. Oop. Like they don't have like the, you know, antagonist family who's like jocks. Did you know that Back to the Future had like a whole animated show? I know. And turned out the premise of the show is that like throughout history, not simply like, you know, a one time off, but like throughout history, Marty's like family was beefing with is his name literally Biff? Beef? Or Bill? I'm pretty sure I called him Bill earlier today, but I don't remember. But like, yeah, throughout history there were like two beefing families, and like ancestors of Marty were always fucked over some sort of way. And so to solve it, Doc Brown, is that his name? Full name? Doc Brown? To solve it, he was abusing space-time continuum. God no. He was abusing the space-time continuum to like constantly travel back in time and solve whatever like problems Marty encountered. It's a very weird premise, and I feel like you could make it into Rick and Morty, where apparently like where they have like a, the dad is already a loser, right? That was the point of like Back to the Future, that they made the dad from non-loser into a loser, right? No. So they made him from a loser to non-loser, right? But like you could have Jerry be like a. They could have Jerry be like a, have like a rival who's like an asshole, and you always want to fuck Bess as well. To be fair, I feel like if they did that, I feel like if they did that, Rick would have like atomized the man immediately anyway. So it's not really like they. Like, not even out of love for Jerry, it was just like, yo, this man like trying to rape my daughter. I gotta like solve this, I think. But in that regard, I'm actually thinking about like they could make it into like a lore bit where they essentially there was a beef kind of family that was like the antagonist to the Smith family, until Rick showed up and like he puts them into like a time prison or something. And now they're gonna be like the new rival, the anti Rick and Morty. Ooh. I'm sure they could make it. They could do like the anti Rick and Morty.
What are you doing, fool?
Ooh. Hell yeah, I have a weapon. Check this out. I remember there was a pipe here. You know, today I actually saw a listen for very nice apartment and cheap as well on like a second-hand market, because you know it's kind of it's second-hand market. They're obviously gonna have like also people like selling or looking for. I never got the looking for apartment one because like not simply not like I didn't see them. I meant like I don't understand them because I feel like it's pretty difficult. It's way easier to like sell an like rent out an apartment, especially in Munich, than it is to find one. Mm-hmm. Got out. Any regrets now? Bro, you're not even the one whooping my ass. Piece of shit. Anyway, what was I gonna say? Yeah. So yeah, like sometimes you'll see on the second-hand market like looking for an apartment, family of 2, you know, it's like I don't even know. And good luck. But the apartment that I saw was actually so fucking cheap. It's unbelievable. It was near center. It wasn't cheap to the point of like unbelievable. Like I've seen listings that would like hard to believe in sense of like 2-bedroom apartment. The price 700 euro. You know. But that one, it's supposed to be like a relatively small apartment, right? The relatively small apartment where like the room, each room is essentially the same size as the room that I'm staying in right now. But it's like a 2-bedroom apartment and it's about 1,000 euro, which is double. God damn it. Which is double what I am paying right now for my 1 room. But like having it for double is still it's still impressive. It still would be impressive. For only double? Like shit, wow. Man out here sold his soul for the apartment, you know. I wish I could swoop in and snag that apartment, but I don't think I would be able to. I don't think I would be able to, you know, pay double my current rent right now, you know. And like it's available from next month. So essentially like I would need to like transport stuff and stuff. Like if I had like sometimes my friend talks about like moving to Germany and how like then we could like it could be a roommate. But like and in that regard, if that was the case, I would be like snagging. If it was like, if my friend was like moving soon and like I was looking at for apartment and I saw that one, I would be like, you know, send an immediately email like, hey, you need a tenant, I need an apartment. I think we find ourselves in a mutual cooperative relationship in the near future. But I was gonna say I was gonna make a joke and then like I kind of like blanked out on what I actually was gonna say. so I just went with that fucking stupid thing. But anyway, back to what I was saying. But what I was gonna say is that the essentially, if I was right now searching for 2-room apartment because I was gonna move in with a friend, right? And the um and that apartment appeared, I would be like fucking sold immediately, right? But simply because of the situation that I'm living alone right now, and I would need to like transport all my stuff. That's one of the thing about like, if I ever need to move, the one thing that I'm like dreading the most is the transportation of all my stuff, because I will need to get probably a moving company, because now I have a fucking fridge. I have like 2 fridges. Okay.
Hey, this is private. No freaking way. Holy shit. Gonna enjoy this.
There it is.
Shit, he's a
There it is.
no freaking way.
Nice. Nice, nice, nice. Okay. But yeah. Also, here's the thing. So like, if that apartment I was planning to move in with a friend, then not only it would be like awesome, I get to like transport all my shit, and I get to live with only one other person in the apartment instead of fucking 6. And the person is a friend and not some randoms. But another thing is the fact that then the apartment also would be fucking super cheap, because like it's me and a friend, and it's about double of what I'm paying right now. So it's like it's an even split. Pretty good. It'd be fucking awesome. Fucker. Of course. Fucker. Damn, I saw that one. I saw that dodge that one, but guess I was wrong. Ah. God damn it. It's always the undersweeps. Oh fuck. I was planning to do a sweep of my own, and then this motherfucker. A jar. Damn, you can't parry. I don't think you can parry his kicks. You can only avoid them. He's too powerful to parry. Is it all the bosses or only Fajar somehow? Oh, actually, other bosses have have weapons as well. Oh fuck. Okay. Fucker. Already 30. Already 30. Finally. Hopefully he doesn't get stuck. No, he didn't. Ooh, bastard. Ah, you piece of shit. I think we're restarting the hideout. We're restarting the hideout because 34, we're gonna be 38. Actually, hold up. If I go back, if I go back to hideout selection section, what's the age I need to keep in mind? Give up, give up. 31. Ooh, tough to top 31. Actually, hold up. We're gonna give up. Confirm. I wanna go against Fajar in practice. Give me Fajar. Retraining. Oh, now you have Yang, by the way. Sure. Oh yeah, aggressive. Wait, what? I saw that was okay. Hmm. God damn it. Okay. God damn it. Fucking stop sweeping me. Piece of shit. Got note. Hmm. Aha. Fuck. Come on. Okay. I would love an actual health bar to see how much else I would have lost if I was fighting him. Son of a bitch. God damn it. Uh-huh. Oh. How's it that usually I don't avoid his lower kicks, but when I do, he suddenly does the moves that I've never fucking seen before. Oop. Come on, Fajar. Can you even... Like, parries don't do much against bosses, for sure. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Fucker. God damn it. Are the moves he does fucking random? Son of a bitch. Fuck, again? Come on. Piece of shit. God damn it. I need a cheat that specifically eliminates the lower leg sweeps. I think if he didn't have lower leg sweeps, I could have killed him like 10 times over. God damn it. God damn it. I somehow still, like, after so many tries, cannot get used to lower leg sweeps. I even kind of like figured out when he does them, but it's still kind of annoying. God damn it. God damn it. What if I just hold space every time he does a lower leg sweep instead? No, not reacting is worse than... I hate this man. What if I avoid only the hard attacks? Like those, yeah. Ah, fuck. Uh-huh. Yeah, don't. Nope. Come on. God damn it. Ah, fuck. I think here's the thing. My reaction, I think, is dog shit. I think I just have like dog shit reaction speed. The fuck? What? Oh, did I somehow press 1? No. I don't. Motherfucker, stop walking away from me. I'm pissed off. What if I... Oh wait. Just finish training. What if I fully upgrade the like the tenacity or whatever? Like, so like no matter how many times he breaks my guard, no matter how many times he sweeps, he doesn't break my guard. I don't know. I'm pissed off about this guy. This man's annoying.
Get lost. I warned you, asshole. Damn, he's on fire. Insane.
Nice.
Oh man.
Oh man. Oh man. Oh boy. Oh man. Oh boy. Oh man. Oh boy. It's a little dark in here right now. No, it's weird. It is very cloudy today, but no rain and still pretty hot. So I actually been seeing
You stay there.
the news prognosis for the heat wave is not the most optimistic. Well, in general, the climate science in recent years has been very negative, but like yeah, you know, it's funny because like it's there've been like for a while jokes about like essentially in 20 years Japan gonna be uninhabitable, said 20 years ago, you know. It's like to a certain degree I never expected that when I'm finally become an adult, like it's gonna be quite literally unlivable, right? I just was expecting, I was expecting for it to like essentially get incrementally worse, where to the point where it's like I think like, oh, it's gotten like slightly worse, you know, since I was a kid, but not the most terrible. And then my kids will be like, oh, it's gotten slightly worse, but not the most terrible. And then their kids gonna be like dead. But like it feels very much like in my lifetime, which is not even that much because like it's only been 2 decades. But in my lifetime, the planet is getting to the point of like, oh, this is unlivable, you know, which is way shorter. Which is a way shorter time span that I was imagining. Nope. I'm not letting them kill me. Squeaked it out. I'm gonna be increasing only structures, or we're gonna get it to the maximum. Just keep throwing him to the ground. If they're throwing him to the ground that way, it doesn't even increase his like what's cool, the staggering bar that much. You know, actually, about like the survivability like this, the in-game mechanic like this. The Marvel Rivals a while ago had introduced a mechanic where essentially, if you get staggered through, like, what's it called? If you get staggered through the through enemy action. So, for example, if you get frozen in place, if you get frozen in place, if you get like juggled in the air. If you get thrown in the air, juggled, you know, if you get staggered, there's an internal meter of how many times this happened to you, and you become like invulnerable if if the meter was too high, from the effect specifically, not like fully invulnerable, but like nobody can like stagger you like this again for like a short period of time. And it was pretty, when it was just rolled out, it was pretty powerful to where like essentially some Mr. Fantastic combos that I was doing stopped working because like not drastically, but like at least a little bit, you kind of like notice like, oh, people like get out of your grasp and stuff. But now I feel like it again became like non-actionable, because like I very rarely meet somebody get such an vulnerability state. Like I think I've met, like today during the gameplay, I was playing and I was kind of like I've seen it happen, and I was like, oh shit, he became invincible for like, you know, like it's been the first time in like months. Now I was kind of like, wow, listen. So I think they like nerfed it too drastically. I feel like it needs to be implemented back to the, specifically I think about it every single time when I'm like fighting a Hulk and he goes into like old form, and so he starts fucking juggling your ass. Or every single time I'm playing as Penny Parker or what's his name? What's her name? Penny Parker or any other tank, and the fucking Wolverine on the enemy team is literally flying my ass out. Whoop. Like Wolverines are such a fucking menace. I've seen recently a video where they're like they were like, oh, here's like a new strat to like essentially grab somebody and make them and like fly backwards, and I immediately went like, oh no. As I saw the video, I was like, no, not like, come on. Wolverines are already like, they literally will fly into the middle of our back line, then grab my ass and fly back to the back line of the enemy. It's like, you cannot tell me they now can do it easier, you know, without having to do two moves. I was and guess what? Just today, I had the Wolverine who were trying to do that to me, and I was like, fuck you, Wolverine, you know. Like, that strat needs to be fixed yesterday. Like the new season comes out, they didn't fix that strat. I'll be so pissed. I'm mailing a pipe bomb in the shape of a Wolverine to net. What's their name actually? I forgot the name of the Net Games. No. No. Yeah, dude. Yeah, don't like it so much when it's your turn, huh? Fuck. That's how I would avoid this. It also does like tremendous amount of damage. If he did nothing but low kicks like those, he could actually just outright kill me in like 3 moves. No. Son of a bitch. I knew you were gonna fucking do it, you piece of shit. Uh-huh. Fucker. Oh, he just keeps kicking my fucking shins. Damn, our maximum age is 31 anyway. So this run is fucked. Unless we die only once here, which is I don't believe. How did they even manage to do it in 31? Oh, I can hate this guy. I just wanna... Did I actually manage to do it in 31? I'm not achieving better results in 31, I think. Like I'm genuinely... Not today, at least. Hold up. Whew.
Forget about it. If you're not on the list, you're not.
Private back.
I didn't think I would manage to actually hit him here.
Yeah? What do you want?
Sean, where can I find him?
Guys, we got a problem here.
No. It's interesting that, like, if I just have a conversation, he doesn't...
Where is Sean?
He's with the fighters for the burning.
Nice. No blood. Well, at least from me, I guess. Yeah, I think this is. I'm gonna need to like rewatch the. I think it's yesterday when I achieved the top 40 run of a top 40 run of the God damn it. I think it's yesterday that I achieved sub 40 run of the slums. I need to see how I fucking did it. I have hard time believing that I actually managed to do it.
Forget about it. If you're not on the list, you're not getting inside.
Private back.
Nice. It would be so awesome. It would be so cool. Nice.
Please don't hit me.
It would be so awesome. It would be so cool. Where is it from? I don't remember. I know it's like a movie, probably Disney. Nice. God knows. Son of a bitch. Okay. I'm willing to work with this. I could just avoid that fight if I just go here, right? Yeah. I can avoid another fight, right?
Above this door are the 3 trials.
Oh wow, I just realized what a strong looking eyebrows and what a weirdly shaped face.
The trials. What are they?
Agility, dexterity, endurance.
Okay. Wait, this one is the agility one? Huh.
Step forward. You're about to be tested.
Oh wow.
Come at me.
I usually like immediately knock her out.
No freaking way!
Nice.
You shall not fear death.
God no, nope.
Insane. The winner becomes a king, and the loser a thief.
This battle isn't over yet.
You're a fast learner.
Nope, nope, no, 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 no. I can see, I can see, I can see. I hate it when they fucking corner me like that and I cannot see jack and shit. Hold up. I actually never got to like explore other side of this area. Is the agility because you like you're supposed to parkour through this place while running away, or? Oh, it's way faster to just skip all the other unnecessary fights. Crazy.
Pick up your weapon as you win. Come on, wake up.
Ooh. I'm willing to give up one this. 1 year? Fine.
You disappoint me.
You disappoint me. Fuck you, bitch. You bonked me over the head. Okay, I got a concussion. I lost a year of life. Okay, so I'm just thinking. So you clearly can't avoid old age with this thing, right? Like if you're like if this medal thing is not simply okay. Actually, no. The reason we die permanently sometimes is because we just don't have enough medals. I wonder if like I wonder if like if you have like a very long string of these coins, right? Really long string of these coins made out of this metal. Would you be able to like live to, you know, would you be able to age beyond just 70, right? That's number one. Like the aging up 1 year per death, and like progressively increasing the amount of years seems to be more of a gameplay mechanic than it would be actual lore wise, because otherwise how is this like shiny metal determines that you age up progressively exponentially and then like also beyond it. And also beyond it. beyond just simply like, oh, this metal gets to figure out that you like age progressively, but also this metal like gets to figure out that like if you kill enough people, you get to your counter decreases. That's probably more of a gameplay mechanic, but like the properties of metal are probably that like you get to revive from an outrageous wound, but you don't get to but you don't get to revive for free. You have to like revive like every death takes like a year of your life. Fucker. Fucker. Ooh.
You enjoy these beatings?
Come on. Ah. No. I knew it was coming. I knew it was coming.
Let's end this.
Where are you? Yeah. Fucker. Okay. So what I was saying is that like I wonder. So number one, you probably can age beyond age 70. The age 70 is just like gameplay cut off. Like oh, you just don't have enough coins to like age up beyond 70. But I wonder if you can technically stave off old age. Like imagine if you had like those coins, right? And you're like 100 years old and you suffer a heart, because technically old age is not, it's not like, you know, it's not like there is a time limit to your age. The actual causes of death of old age are usually just like a heart attack or a stroke or whatever. And I wonder if like, if essentially you have a heart attack or a stroke because you're old,
Stubborn as our elder masters.
can it revive you? And if so, would you like okay, so like you're okay, hold up. Okay, so you're like 100 years old. Oop. But you're now 101. You're now 101 years old thanks to this coin. And then like another day you got another heart attack because you're now 101 years old. And so you age up to 103. Could you like perpetually keep yourself near immortal with these fucking coins? But like you're aging up.
Now I understand how you were able to.
Okay. Ah, come on. No. fucking hate this man.
As stubborn as our elder masters.
Ah. No, come on. I hate it when they break my fucking concentration to do my sick move. Unbelievable.
As stubborn as our elder masters.
Oh boys, these motherfuckers love low sweeps. Oop. At least his are very slow. He has very slow telegraphed attacks. Oop. Oh, I hate this man. Did we even manage to get our age down by a little bit? Because we're 56 years old. Our prostate is in shambles. We get to that like once, right?
Eyes on the target in the atrium. Everyone get into position.
It was foolish of you to come here.
Oh,
No way.
can't believe I missed.
Fucking way.
Ah, come on, I want to use a baseball bat. Sometimes they give us like one age countdown right at the start. You just need to beat 2 guys and you get your age decreased by a little bit. Nope.
She'll be around here. This is as far
Easy peasy lemon squeezy.
got eyes on him.
Now I get to do the low kicks, bitch. Oop. Oh yeah, right.
You're him, aren't you? You're the one that took down.
This is always so fun.
He's here.
Ooh. Come on. Uh-huh. Okay, hold up. Oop, nope. There it is. Ah, fuck.
Nerves get the better of it.
Yeah, kind of. Wait, what? This is kind of fun. Okay.
There, downstairs.
Stay there.
Drop your weapon.
Oh, I forgot to pick up baseball bat. I just realized. I usually try to pick up weapon from one room to another. He always had a very weak jaw. Like one hit is always all it took to take her down. I think this is a room where I always struggle. I always get killed at least once. Nope, nope, nope.
Can't keep up.
Shit, he's armed.
Ah, come on. Restarted hideout. I think I might have had a good run against the I think I might have had a relatively better run against the Sean.
It was foolish of you to come here.
He had very few stumbles, really.
Be careful. He's got a weapon.
Fuck.
Holy shit.
Don't make me run. We know your fat ass. How it fucking runs. Whoop. Nope.
She'll be around here. You.
Ooh. That hurt, you piece of shit. Come on, whoop. I can't believe how difficult it is at master difficulty.
Target's here.
Even with all the skills, with all the other bullshit. What the fuck? Ooh. It's also crazy that the bosses are the ones that like ages up the most.
Everyone get into position.
Like just continuous death after death. And it's all because of the low leg sweeps.
Be careful.
Fuck. Fuck, nope.
Oh shit.
Nice. Get my ass out of this scary fucking museum. Mausoleum. Wow. Wow. Just one shot. Ah.
Eyes on the target in the atrium. Everyone get into position.
It was foolish of you to come here.
Put that down.
Idiot. Oh. What the build? What the museum? Yeah, now I one-shot you, huh? How do you like it? No hit. Hitless run. Let's go, baby.
She'll be around here.
He's here. I'm hitting you. He has a
Whew. Okay. No, I actually don't get. So like. Oop. A couple of days ago, I had a game of Marvel Rivals, where one teammate stole another teammate's healer. Okay. And the other teammate, because of that, started to like was throwing the game the entire, like they thrown the game up until we had like they thrown the game for like a first round, and in second round they kept throwing until we had like a legitimate chance of winning, and then they kind of like start actually playing the game, but they still like complain the entire time that like the other guy who stole their healer was dog shit anyway. Why is he like, why would he steal the healer if he's a dog shit?
Oh man.
And honestly, it is the most fucking weird situation I ever had in my life. At least while playing Marvel Rivals, to have the other guy not only steal a healer specifically, but also for the other guy to be very mad at at him like stealing the healer that he like wouldn't play. He literally was constantly demanding to get White Fox back. Like White Fox is like one of the better healers in the game, because they're not simply like a healer, but they're also like a semi DPS essentially. Like they're still relatively as a DP. Like if their only role was DPS, that would be terrible. But like,
Any regrets now?
but as a DPS slash healer combo, they're actually pretty good. But yeah, the entire time the guy was like, "No, give it back, give it back, give it back," and it's like, I've never seen anybody like acting like this over a character, specifically like throwing a tantrum like this. Could be a child, to be fair. They could have been a child. Oh, nope, no, no, no. Nope.
Too late to back out now.
You must enjoy the taste of defeat.
Did they say you must enjoy the taste of feet?
Be careful.
Kidding.
That can't be possible.
Wow. Oh, fuck. I hate this game. I am like sometimes surprised by
Eyes on the target in the
White Fox survivability, because here's the thing.
It was foolish.
My tactic in Marvel Rivals whenever I'm DPS is go after healers first. I go after healers first, because otherwise any fight I have as will have like the will be like stretched up until like one of our healers has to like reload, and at that one unlucky moment somebody will die. So the key aspect is going to backline, hunt down the healer, and then hunt down the healer and then kill the rest of their team. Nope.
regrets now?
Whew. And so in that regard, what I'm thinking about is that like whenever I encountered White Fox while hunting the healers, it was very difficult to hunt down her specifically, because number one, she gets to teleport. She gets to, out of all healers, she has like the easiest time escaping from me. And number two, if it's only White Fox, she can go into the state where she like self heals herself, and also like does a where she heals herself and also like does like a close range combat, and is very slippery during that time. And during that time, it's very hard to kill her. Essentially, it becomes like a fucking brawl, because even so she has less HP than me. What? Even so she has less HP than me, what ends up happening is that like she heals herself the whole time as I'm like trying to do damage. Obviously, I'm doing it as Mr. Fantastic. But yeah, usually I just have to tug it out until like she stops self-healing, and then then gloves are off, you know, just
It was foolish of you to come.
I'm stretching her insides and outsides. Um you know, as a Mr. Fantastic player, I did have a I did have somebody ask me during the game, why do I have Lord Mr. Fantastic? And I'm like, what? Because he's great. He's the best character, excuse me. Like, legitimately, it was the most, like, fuck you, buddy. You're a fucking Wolverine player and you don't even have a Lord in him, okay? Fucking Wolverine player asking me why I play Fantastic. Fuck you.
This is as far.
But yeah. The answer is very simple. Fantastic is a semi-tank, so he has more health than an average DPS, which I appreciate because sometimes when I play any other DPS, I do kind of think to myself, why the fuck am I dead already? Like, whoa, I just got like shot once and I'm already dead? This is bullshit. But as Mr. Fantastic, you know, I get shot once, I keep fucking swinging, okay? And also, here's the thing, Mr. Fantastic is great when you have 2 DPS. Oh, 2 tanks, I mean. Like, if you have already 2 DPS and you have 1 tank, then he's a semi-tank that's like taking off the heat from your 1 tank, you know? Is making sure that all of the fire isn't concentrated only on him. But if you have 2 tanks already, a third tank that also does damage of a DPS, and you asking me to change that? Fuck you. Oh, okay. Nope. God damn it. Nope. I'm on 1 HP. Jesus Christ. Ah. I didn't want this, actually.
There, downstairs.
Stay there.
Damn, he just killed the guy. Oh, that's fucking hilarious. He just killed the man. I mean, I brought him down, but like you were given the final shot over here, okay? Now, if somebody asked me if I had a lord in what's his name? Oh. Damn, this guy's weird. Fuck. Now, if I had a lord in like Scarlet Witch, I would understand it. I would understand somebody asking me why the fuck I would play Scarlet Witch.
No freaking way. Can't keep
Fuck.
up.
Because Scarlet Witch is one of the worst fucking characters. No, okay, she's very good if you're like if you never play fucking DPS and you want to know aim, absolutely.
Oh man. Shit, he's up.
Nope. Nope.
Put that down. Only one is good. Put that down before.
Okay, good. Is there a non-broken one? Yeah. Scarlet Witch, more like Scarlet Switch.
Nobody outruns the past. Not even her.
Rom, she left this path and you should have stayed
Fuck,
at
wow.
home. Surrender. You can't keep fighting.
It is actually crazy how many times I now see people canceling Scarlet Witch ult. Like Scarlet Witch ult is literally fucking useless. God damn it. Like Scarlet Witch ult is easier to cancel than like in for almost every character now, I think. Almost every character can like avoid slash stairs and atrium. Nice. We can skip the stairs. Like I've almost never seen a successful Scarlet Witch ult anymore, and that is saying something, I think. Like I do play Penny Parker, so that's one of it. But like even if I miss, I've seen Luna cancel her ult. I've seen like almost every character cancel her ult in one way or another.
Believed that if we took the time to stand outside in the rain, it would cleanse us both physically and spiritually.
Water has the power to finally set us free. It represents birth and the cleansing of a darkened soul. Water is the key to being reborn.
It is considered redemptive in nature.
Then he's thrown away his sword just to go pick it back up again. God damn it. Got ganged up on. I cannot even see. I didn't even see what the fuck happened. Hold up. Let me check something. What the fuck is this?
Deep in the wasteland, the darkest one, overlord of all evil, plots in his black citadel to cast the lands of light into perpetual.
Hold up. I'm gonna go grab an ice cream. Eh. Hey, McLovin, huh? How are you doing, McLovin? We're just taking a break, a short break, and then we're gonna do like a final run for today.
Trolls, the undead, demons, all serve his vile purpose, working his forges, waging his wars to bring about his sinister destiny. And they'd like a word with him.
Can we discuss benefits?
Huh?
Maybe a dental.
I mean, I'm just tired. Okay. I'm just tired. It's hot. Okay. It's summer. The fucking El Nino is fucking us over. Okay. And I'm tired of dying constantly. Master difficulty is so difficult. Have you played the game? Have you played the game, McLovin? It's so difficult.
Plan or putting meat back on the menu.
What? No.
Okay, well, us underlings have been talking, and we formed a labor onion.
If I was misspelled.
Of destruction.
So, means of destruction literally just started. Is it essentially how like guys running, how like evil empire runs behind sin? It is very hot. It's so unbelievably hot.
Hey, you tired of your job? There's a meeting tonight in the old flesh ripper room, you know, where they used to rip flesh? Here, take this pamphlet.
Ah.
Hey there. My name's Rotz. That right there's Brooke. We're representing the labor union, and we wanted
Onion?
yeah. We wanted to ask
Where?
What?
Where's the onion?
There's no actual... You know what? Sure. One of our demands is to increase the amount of lunch breaks to 3 times a week, with lots of onions.
3 times a week? Wow. What the... Holy shit.
If enough of us speak up, the darkest one's gotta listen.
No.
Oh, for the love of... Okay, wait. Think of it like this, okay?
Well, tomorrow we're playing Quake 4. After tomorrow we're playing after like tomorrow and after tomorrow Quake 4. Then it's gonna be Cult of the Lamb on Friday, Saturday. On Sunday we do Coding stream. On Monday, Tuesday, Sifu. But other games that I played on stream so far were entirety of Doom series, so Doom 1, Doom 2, Doom 3, Doom 2016, Doom Eternal, and Doom Dark Ages. We played entirety of Metro series. We I actually cannot wait for the next Metro series to come out. It's the next Metro game. The trailer got me hyped. Have you played Metro? It's so good. We also... What other games we played? Um. Uh. I mean, the older games can run on literally anything. Like the first time I played Metro I was literally playing on a laptop. But I don't know about Exodus because Exodus was fucking crashing even on my relatively good PC, you know. So I was kind of really mad about that. What games do you play, McLovin? Besides going into um fucking McLovin. Bob. McLovin. Assassin's Creed. Hmm. I played Assassin's Creed like 1 and 2. Sorry, it just every time I say McLovin, I think this is you. I think this is who I'm talking to. Really? Um, that is, yeah, but really because I'm pretty sure I played Assassin's Creed 1 and 2, but I didn't play any games after that. And have you played like the most recent? Because I would love to play games after 1 and 2, but I would not like to play Odyssey and Ragnarok, Ragnarok or Valhalla, whatever it was called. The last one we played is Odyssey. Because hold up. Viking Assassin's Creed. Because yeah, it was called Valhalla. Because I'm not very interested in Valhalla and I'm not very interested in Odyssey, mostly because of the fact that they're not really Assassin's Creed. They're like an RPG, open world RPG with like fighting mechanics. Yeah. Yeah. So I'm not very interested in like playing Assassin's Creed. I'm not really interested in playing Assassin's Creed RPG. Like if I want to play an Assassin's Creed RPG, open world RPG, I would be playing fucking Witcher. Like I would be playing Witcher instead, maybe, you know, or I mean, you could also play like what's the name, Elden Ring and shit like that, you know. So I'm not very interested in Valhalla and actually, yeah, like
How old are you? Who's there? Welcome to the big leagues, kiddo.
Oh no.
Well, wouldn't you know, it's another beloved YouTuber who diddles children.
This is bullshit!
I want to start this video off by saying, no,
me as soon as I'm rich. No, I'm kidding. But so what I was gonna say is that essentially actually yesterday I had like a rant about how like if I was somehow in charge of Ubisoft during the times that they were making Valhalla, I would restructure Valhalla to be like do you know Ready or Not?
It was foolish of you to come here.
Like I played not on stream but like by myself. I played a little bit of Ready or Not. It's like essentially hostage rescue game where you're in a what's it called? You're in a you're like in a SWAT team trying to like rescue hostages, you know, apprehend criminals, and there's like every level is essentially like a SWAT team situation. And I think I have heard of it though. Yeah. And essentially, so in a SWAT team, you're not exactly like, and not exactly like, it is like Rainbow Six Siege because they are like both about terrorists and people who, and a SWAT team trying to like prevent terrorism. But it's different because it's not an online game. It's not a 6 versus 6. Instead, you have either 6 people on your like team online, or it's gonna be like 6 bots. If you want to play offline, it's gonna be like 6 NPCs. Okay. And the point is that it's it's way more structured to be like an actual SWAT simulation. So hold up, I'm gonna finish the ice cream real quick. Okay, so it's gonna be like a real SWAT simulation. You can't like simply bust down a door. You can like check what's behind the door with special spyglass. You have to make sure to like not trip the wire. If there is a wire behind the, like if there is a booby trap behind the door, you need to like disarm it. For it you have the NPCs who, NPCs who like you can give commands to. So essentially, like when playing with NPCs, you can kind of, what I would used to do is tell them all to just wait in the corner and I will do it by myself. But you can essentially make them into like make them like command them like a unit. It almost becomes like a turn-based action RPG, where essentially like you tell them like, okay, go to this spot, peek the door, disarm the tripwire, prepare to fire inside of the room on 3, and like and then you tell another NPC to like, okay, you go to the other door, prepare to fire on 3, and then like they both come in at the same time, lit up the room, kill all the enemies, right? And I think that's how you could have structured Assassin's Creed Valhalla, where essentially because the point of Assassin's Creed Valhalla is that you're like, as far as I understand, is that you're like raiding villages. You're raiding Christian villages because the Christians are like under Templar order, kind of obviously. And so if you're gonna be raiding the villages, right? Wouldn't it be interesting if like essentially you had like ability to have like 5, maybe like 10 NPCs, and like they all come with you to raid the village, and you get to like give them like commands, right? Essentially you walk through like areas with them, right? You walk through the areas with them and like gives them like orders to like, okay, on like 3 you kill this guy, while this guy like you kill this like guy who's standing watch at night to make sure to alarm if we arrive, and on 3 the other guy kills the other guy on the watch, so there's nobody to scream that intruders are here, right? And or alternatively you get the option to not go with anybody and go by yourself. Okay, fuck. And through the game you get essentially you would get yeah, like so essentially you're essentially a founder of Viking Assassin Order, where like you're actually making a team, and let's say with like every like kill and so on and so forth, you get to upgrade your comrades, right? You get to upgrade the people who are working with you, and in that sense, And in that sense, you also get another choice. You can do the entire mission without your teammates. And imagine you also had the option to do it without your teammates. And you get to hog, essentially, all the experience points for yourself. So you don't upgrade your teammates, but you can upgrade yourself way more if you just do it all by yourself, right? And imagine, okay, like you can tell that I thought about it at least a little bit. And imagine from that there stands not simply a choice of like, do you want to do it solo or do you want to do it with teammates? Imagine that now you also have an option to essentially, not an option, it's essentially you get a reputation. So essentially imagine that like if you do a lot of solo raiding by yourself, your personal reputation grows and you become like feared not simply in like enemy camps, but also like around you, your own men kind of go like, this man can go into a village and walk out and the entire village is dead without anybody like making a sound. Like that's like you become like this terrifying creature, right? But being terrifying doesn't mean, yeah, pick Assassin's Creed. But being terrifying doesn't mean you're a good leader. So imagine you're trying to start like trying to start an organization and everybody in the organization is fucking terrified of you. They're most likely not gonna be following your orders for long or staying around you for long. You're gonna get like what's it called? You're gonna get like this people gonna like start to be distrustful of you, maybe afraid a little bit. And in that regard, from that you have, in my opinion, would be like two endings. One ending where essentially you grow an organization of assassins within like the Norse within like the Northern lands, right? Like you're essentially started maybe a branch of assassin order. Maybe you're like a separate organization altogether, but like you're working together with assassins from Middle East, right? And and you grow a successful organization because people trust you. They walk with you into the villages to like assassinate. They follow your orders without any further question. Or the second ending, where essentially because everybody's afraid of you and terrified of you, you're the only person within the organization. You're one-man army. Yes, you're like alone, but you're also the most like skilled assassin to ever lived within like the within the Vikings, I guess. I don't know. Like yeah, like you're literally the most like rumored assassin because like again, as I said, you walk into the village, you walk out, and everybody in the village is dead. So like so you have these two choices. Do you manage to grow your own organization, or do you instead become a one-man solo assassin? Okay, and that would be like two endings from this like ability to essentially have like people with you assassinated, assassinating the Christians, I guess. I don't know. It also, here's the thing, it also could fit with the it also could fit with the fact that like you can play as either gender assassin, right? Like you could play like either as man or a woman assassin in Assassin's Creed Valhalla. Well, yeah, you can play either one of them because nobody knows the gender of this like assassin because they're so legendary. They're either so legendary that they're too high up in the group for any information to leak to the outsiders, or they're so legendary is that because they were literally the lone wolves that nobody, the only people who saw them up close were dead, you know, that kind of situation. And yeah, that's just the thing that I was like thinking about, and I had like a rant about it yesterday. I don't remember what prompted me to rant about this idea, but I remember I had this idea for a long while. I had this idea for a long while in my head, like this would be a pretty good idea, and I wish I was and I wish I was the boss in charge of like Assassin's Creed Valhalla back when it was in development. Like, here's the thing, none of the Valhalla game, none of the Assassin's Creed games so far, well, after like, I think after the Black Flag, there've been no Assassin's Creed games that I looked at and was like, damn, I wish I could play it. I can tell, I was about to say that you really had to put on it. Yeah. Yeah, well, I was just, like no game after Black Flag really like kind of made me go like, I wish to play Assassin's Creed game, because they're all kind of like an RPG. They're all like an RPG with like a, not simply an RPG. They're like they're all RPG where assassination is not the key part of it, you know? Like the Odyssey gameplay where it was like where the one where in Egypt as well, the Odyssey, the Egypt, the Valhalla, they all look like they're not really assassination games. They're more of like a free combat, which makes me kind of go, I don't want to play it as much, you know? Like if a game proposes to me assassinations, I'm way more interested in that. In fact, assassination games are better than just pure stealth games, because I think I already established it on the channel before, but I'm not really good at stealth, but I'm good at loud stealth. If I get to kill everybody in the room, so that technically nobody caught me because I killed everybody inside of the room, I can do that. But like if it's just pure stealth, it's way harder for me. And but if instead of like assassination, it's all like it's all an RPG where like you do like kicks and parries and so far, it's not really what I play Assassin's Creed for. It's not why it's called Assassin's Creed. It should be about assassinations, you know? If you come out and like just kill a guy, it's not. If you come out to just kill a dude without the I'm pretty sure I can go to the left. If you just come up to it and like kill a dude, is that just murder? Murder Creed, not Assassination Creed. Assassination is like usually and I don't mean it's like in the sense of and I don't mean it in the sense of like assassination has to be stealthy. I guess so. But what I mean is that like if you have a duel with somebody, right, which seems to be more like what happened in Assassin's Creed, that's not called assassination. Like if you come up to somebody and you start like fist fighting and then you kill them, that's not assassination.
Everyone get into position.
If you're
It was foolish of you to come here.
if you do like a drive-by shooting of somebody, but like it's premeditated drive-by, that's called an assassination. Yeah, it's loud. Yeah, yeah, it's loud. It's not stealthy exactly, but it is called assassination. The key aspect of assassination is the fact that the other party doesn't get to respond, you know. At least he didn't kill me this time. Nice.
She'll be around here. You can't beat us all.
Ooh. Ah, fucker. Oh, he fell down. Nice. Like, me killing this guy right now, that's not assassination. But if I came up from, like, behind and, like, strangle him, that would be an assassination. I know why I'm so hanging up on the assassination part specifically, but, you know. I just want Assassin's Creed to be good. Because as a teenager, when it was coming out, I was a big fan, obviously. I was a teenage boy when it was coming out. Can you imagine how beautiful it was? A guy in a hood fucking stealthily killing people. The whole aesthetic of a hidden blades. It's so fucking badass. Oh.
He's here.
Can't keep up.
God fucking damn it. Damn it. If I revive, we're gonna hit 60 immediately, and that means that we're gonna... That's where we're wrapping up. That's where we're wrapping up. McLovin, thank you for watching. Tomorrow is gonna be Quake 4. After tomorrow is gonna be Quake 4 again. Then it's gonna be Cult of the Lamb. Then it's Cult of the Lamb again. Then it's gonna be programming. We're learning programming on Sundays. Then on Monday we're coming back to Shifu. On this note, we are wrapping up. Thank you very much for watching. Have a good